these levels aren't one-to-one from this trading view chart to this one. The levels are not exactly, like, numerically they're the same, but if you can see right here, we're on the 37125 right here, and then the 37125 is more down here. So you see what I'm saying? These two highs are below this level on this chart, but these two highs are above this level on this chart. So it's not exactly the same. So you just have to, understand that this one is probably the one that, I mean, I would say I would go based off of this one, because this one's going to vary from broker to broker. But most people are doing their analysis on this chart. For example, but obviously trying to work them together. That's what I try to do, at least. You know what I'm saying? If there's a level here, I try to make sure there's a level where that level is here, and put it down, and make sure. But like I said, you really are going based off of this, and not this. So I'm hoping to smash take profit here soon. Hopefully around 11:15, between 11:15 and 11:30. Just trying to see make sure what time these candles are closing over here. Obviously, anything could happen. But the reason I'm buying is because I'm expecting price to come up to this level. This is a 100,000 quarters theory level, and so I'm thinking the price is gonna at least try to draw up to there, at least try to break this high right here, and I don't even need it to go that high to get my target for this phase 2 challenge. But yeah, that's what I'm expecting, is for price to come up here, at least try to get up to there. At least today, probably at least try to push up, and at least test that high. I mean, the thing about this is it is kind of a double bottom, but price did dip below this, so that could have taken some liquidity there. So I'm hoping, at least before anything else happens, I'm hoping that it at least tries to go up. At least, if nothing else, just test this level right here, this 37250 right here. This yellow line should be equivalent to this here. Well, like I said, they're not one-to-one, so see, this has been higher than this. So that said, if we're headed up here, that would be a slightly lower here, but I'm still kind of new to Nikkei 225 and using these charts together. So after trading them for a while, obviously I'll get more familiar with not the scale, but because the scale is the same. It's a little bit shifted from one to the other. That's all. Normally, I would be taking partials and taking the risk off the trade. In other words, when it gets up here, I would take off 1 or 2 positions, and that would cover my stop loss for the trade in case I got stopped out. In this case, right now, I have my stop loss here, so if it gets hit, that sucks, but I don't lose any money, and I can get back in and continue to trade. The other thing that I'm looking for right now, I know I shouldn't be trading this way. Normally I wouldn't, but this is a challenge, and I still shouldn't be doing this. I got lucky, price ran up. I didn't really get lucky. I bought here, which is a reasonable expectation the price would move up. I was fortunate in that it made a slightly higher high here and a higher high here. Sometime, I think even before it really pushed up to that higher high there, I had moved my stop loss to right here. It still could get hit, but I hope not. But like I said, if it does, I'll probably just probably just taking liquidity below here, and then I'll just probably just get back in down here somewhere. You know what I mean? But at least I didn't lose money. The other thing is I could have taken profits right here and then waited, but if it explodes up, then I missed the whole thing, and so it is what it is. It's not normal trading right now. I just want to record it just because. So it's 11:16 right now. Means we just closed this 15-minute candle. We just opened a new 15-minute candle. Hopefully this will be a good bullish candle. I can see it pushing up to here somewhere. And we just started the hourly candle not too long ago, so I can see that hourly candle pushing up, Yeah, the 2-hour candle even we just started it. We're a little bit over 2 hours into the 4-hour candle. Anything could happen. I always say that. The most important thing is to not have your expectations either way. to be neutral, but just understand that every time you place a trade, you start in a deficit. You know, that's the way that ICT, Michael Joe Huddleston, MJH, that's the way he says it. And I think it's a very good way to look at it. I mean, I do expect it to go up today, you know, and with that said, it's already, if I put this on, you can see that today it's already gone down. It could go down further, obviously, and take out these two relatively equal lows, and go back up. And if that happens, if we sweep these lows, I'll be looking for a buy like right here. You know, the thing is, you can't, how can you know it's for sure going to sweep these lows? If I knew that, I'd be selling right now. You know, and that's just trading, you know, and by the time, if it got down to here, then by that time it's too late to sell, unless you get a retracement. But most likely, if it does that, it'll just dump, and it'll happen very fast. Within a minute or two, it'll probably be all the way down here if that happens. If it's going to sweep, because it needs to do it fast. If it does it, at least that's what I think. And these are the two that I decided that I'm going to trade. So I was just looking to see what that one was doing. It's consolidating. The cool thing about these two together is that while the US 30 is consolidating, the Nikkei is moving quite a bit. So I'm starting to not like this a little bit. I don't know. I'm not too nervous yet. Because I'm below two lows. Technically, I guess you could call that a low. But I mean, if price really needs liquidity that bad, it'll probably just sweep this low. But if it needs this low, then why not just sweep this low? See what I'm saying? So it could be a domino effect where it just dumps all the way down to here, and then it buys up off of this level here, which is still above. Let's see, where's that 37? That's the 37 right there. I was talking about. I don't see it. If it goes down below this low, then we're. Oh no, sorry. Yeah, these are the two lows I was talking about sweeping, and then buying up off of here. That's what I was saying. I'm not saying that's what's going to happen. I'm just saying, like, ought to be, you know, looking to see what might happen, right? 36875, and that way, you know, you're not surprised. You're kind of expecting it anyway if it happens. 36875, 36875. So that's that level there and here. So. Yeah, and then if it does do that, then I won't even be as upset, because I'll still be right, even though I'm wrong in this trade, but I'm right in that analysis. And so, yeah, I think if it dumps, it's going to dump so fast, you're not going to really have a pullback. But you know, this is not forex, right? And I'm used to trading forex, so I'm thinking in terms of how forex behaves. And I know that's not, you know, good, because this is like a stock index, so it behaves differently. So there it goes. I think it's going to probably stop me out. I just don't see this as looking good right now. I'm gonna stop recording.